Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California is home to 2 theme parks, Disney California Adventure and the original Disneyland Park. Disneyland Park is Disney's first theme park that Walt Disney himself created. Though Disneyland lacks the size of the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, it still packs an amazing punch. Covering over 85 acres, this iconic theme park is a must-do when visiting Southern California. This is going to be an attraction guide of Disneyland Park. This attraction guide will cover rides, entertainment, tips, and things to do when visiting Disneyland. This video is going to begin on Main Street and head counterclockwise through the different lands in the park. Before we begin going over the different attractions, we need to go over the Lightning Lane real quick. Lightning Lane is a fast pass system that is an upcharge and not included in your base ticket. Lightning Lane begins at $30 per person per day, but prices can fluctuate depending on the date. Lightning Lane allows you to pre-book quicker lines for attractions. Once you use one, you can book another. I suggest doing more research on Lightning Lanes before you make a decision because not all rides offer Lightning Lane. As you enter Disneyland, you may see different characters pop up all throughout the Main Street hub. Characters pop up in different areas throughout the park, so be on the lookout. Now, the first attraction serves as both a ride and a form of transportation, and that is the Disneyland Railroad. So head on up the Disneyland train station if you want to board the railroad. Now, this railroad will stop at various points throughout the park, such as Main Street, Liberty Square, Fantasyland back by Toontown, and Tomorrowland. Just across the way is Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln is a stage show featuring an audio animatronic representing Abraham Lincoln. Now, this show has been in Disneyland since 1965 and is about 15 minutes long. As you make your way down Main Street, admire Walt Disney's apartment above the firehouse and all the different theming and decor that resembles a Victorian small town USA. Main Street culminates with Walt Disney's statue and the iconic Sleeping Beauty's castle. We're going to begin with the right spoke of the Disneyland hub, and that is Tomorrowland. In terms of attractions, Tomorrowland is home to 6 rides, a monorail stop, a stage, and a DVC lounge. The first attraction as you enter Tomorrowland is the Astro Orbiter ride. Astro Orbiter is a spinning thrill ride that boasts great aerial views of the castle and Tomorrowland. This is an any age, any height ride. If you get dizzy with spinny rides, then you might want to avoid this one. Next on the list is Star Tours, The Adventure Continues. This is a must-do for Star Wars fans and is a 3D motion simulator ride through various Star Wars galaxies. Star Tours is a 40-inch height requirement and offers Lightning Lane. Across the way in Tomorrowland is Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. Astro Blasters is an interactive, slow-moving dark ride that allows you to shoot at various targets to earn points. Astro Blasters is a great way to compete with guests. This is an any age, any height attraction, which also has Lightning Lane available. Towards the back of Tomorrowland is one of the more popular thrill rides, Space Mountain. Space Mountain is an indoor roller coaster that is themed to race through the cosmos at the edge of the galaxy. Space Mountain is a must-do for roller coaster enthusiasts. You must be over 40 inches tall to ride Space Mountain. It offers Lightning Lane and has a single rider line. Autopia is an original 1955 Disneyland attraction. This ride is a race car go-kart that has a track to prevent going off-road. Guests must be 32 inches tall to ride and 54 inches tall to ride alone. And Lightning Lane is also offered. Now, a unique feature of Disneyland is that you can take the monorail from downtown Disney right into Disneyland at the Tomorrowland station. The Tomorrowland monorail station is between Finding Nemo and Autopia. The last Tomorrowland attraction is the Nemo Submarine Voyage. This ride is literally a submarine, though not fully submerged. It has great special effects, underwater exhibits that highlight Nemo's adventures. Now, if you're claustrophobic, consider skipping this ride. This is an any age, any height ride. Heading back to the Disneyland hub, we're going to go through the castle and head into Fantasyland. Now, as you walk through the castle, head to the left and check out Sleeping Beauty's castle walkthrough. This is not a ride, but just a walkthrough experience. Step into the story of Sleeping Beauty with great dioramas and special effects. One of the more popular rides in Fantasyland is Peter Pan's Flight. Peter Pan's Flight is an iconic, slow dark ride through Neverland. Peter Pan's Flight is an any age, any height ride. Now, Lightning Lane is not available for this ride. Now, Fantasyland also has many other all ages, any height rides that do not take Lightning Lane. Now, this includes Snow White's Enchanted Wish, Pinocchio's Daring Journey, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, King Arthur's Carousel, Dumbo the Flying Elephant Ride, Casey Jr. Train Ride, The Teacups, and Storybook Land Boats. Towards the end of Fantasyland is the Alice in Wonderland ride. Join Alice as she heads down the rabbit hole. This is a slow-moving dark ride. Next to Fantasyland are the Matterhorn bobsleds. The Matterhorn bobsled ride is a roller coaster ride through the snow-capped mountain on a speedy alpine sled while avoiding the Yeti. The Matterhorn bobsleds have a 42-inch height requirement and Lightning Lane is offered. This ride also does offer a single rider option as well. It is a great thrill ride, but if you do have back problems, you might want to avoid this one. Heading to the back section of Fantasyland is the iconic It's a Small World ride. Now, this particular Small World ride boasts some of the original sets from the 1964 World's Fair. This is a must-do slow-moving water ride. It's a Small World is an any age, any height ride. It does have Lightning Lane available. Now, this ride is both indoor and outdoor and takes about 10 minutes or so. The Fantasyland Theater is a great place to escape the heat and check out a live performance show. Check the app for updated showtimes. Now, Toontown has 3 attractions, a kids' play area, and Mickey and Minnie's house. So, if you want to meet Mickey and or Minnie in particular, this is definitely a guaranteed spot where you can meet those characters. So as you make your way into Toontown, you have Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin is a spinning dark ride with the option to spin more or less. This is an any age, any height attraction that does accept Lightning Lane. Now, just next door is one of the newer rides in Disneyland, and that is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Similar to its counterpart in Walt Disney World, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad is a slow-moving dark ride with a trackless system. The special effects and technology are amazing for this ride. This ride, any age, any height ride, and offers Lightning Lane as well. In addition, Toontown has a kids' play area with Goofy's house and Donald Duck's pond. This is an interactive area and a great place to relax and let your kids play a little bit. In the back of Toontown, you have Chip 'n Dale's Gadget Coaster. Gadget Coaster is a mini coaster with small drops. It has a 35-inch height requirement. Next up is Frontierland, which is home to the wildest ride in the wilderness. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is another one of those iconic Disney roller coaster rides. Big Thunder Mountain is a medium thrill coaster with small drops, curves, and great theming. Big Thunder is a 40-inch height requirement and also does offer Lightning Lane as an option. Also in Frontierland is the Mark Twain Riverboat experience. The riverboat cruises around the scenic rivers of America and views different exhibits about the Old West. Now, here's a note. The riverboats close early, so check the app for updated hours. Adventureland is also home to 2 rides, the Tiki Room and the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room is an animatronic show with musical acts. The show is about 15 minutes long. Also, be sure to grab a Dole Whip after the show. The Jungle Cruise is another must-do classic attraction of Disneyland. The Jungle Cruise is a slow-moving water ride through the Nile and Amazon. With classic skipper jokes and iconic animatronics, this makes an enjoyable ride. This is an any age, any height ride. Indiana Jones Adventure is one of the most popular rides in Disneyland. Indiana Jones Adventure is a 46-inch height requirement and does offer Lightning Lane. This is a must-do attraction. Embark on an adventure in a car-like vehicle with small drops, thrills, and amazing special effects. Now, the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse is a cool architectural masterpiece that brings you into an amazing treehouse with great views of Disneyland. Now, New Orleans Square is home to two iconic attractions, the Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean. Disney's original Haunted Mansion is a slow-moving dark ride with happy haunts and ghosts. This ride gets a phenomenal overlay during the Halloween and Christmas times with the Haunted Mansion holiday. Haunted Mansion is an any age, any height ride, and Lightning Lane is also available. Just next door is Pirates of the Caribbean, another classic slow-moving dark ride. Pirates is a water ride through the Pirates Plunder. There are a couple drops on this ride, and you might get a little bit wet. Enjoy this classic ride and sing along. Pirates of the Caribbean is an any height, any age ride and offers lightning. In addition, Liberty Square has the raft to Tom Sawyer's Island. Now, Tom Sawyer's Island and the Pirate Lair is a play area with different forts, caves, bridges, and more. If you're looking to escape the crowds, this might be an option. Now, also in Liberty Square is a big form of entertainment, and that is the spectacular must-do show Fantasmic. Fantasmic is performed nightly and can be seen at various places throughout Liberty Square. Fantasmic is a 25-minute show with characters, special effects, and pyrotechnics. Check the app or website for showtimes. South of Galaxy's Edge is Critter Country. Now, Critter Country is home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is the new themed attraction to replace Splash Mountain. Tiana's Bayou is a log fume water ride through the bayou with music, special effects, and a 52-foot drop. This attraction is a 40-inch height requirement. Check the apps for updates regarding Lightning Lane and/or a virtual queue to get on this ride. The Many Adventures of the Winnie the Pooh ride is a slow-moving dark ride through the 100-acre woods. This is an any age, any height ride. Also in Critter Country is Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes. Paddle along the rivers of America in real canoes. This is an any age attraction. Children have the option to wear life jackets as well. In the northwest portion of Disneyland sits Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge has two main attractions and opportunities to build and purchase droids and lightsabers. Arguably the most popular ride in all of Disneyland is the Rise of the Resistance. Rise of the Resistance is an immersive Star Wars experience with its thrills, theming, special effects, and motion simulators. This is a must-do ride for Star Wars fans. Now, Rise of the Resistance is a 40-inch height requirement and does not offer the standard Lightning Lane, but does offer the individual single-purchase Lightning. What that means is you can buy a Lightning Lane for this attraction, but it is not included in the other Lightning Lane option. The other main attraction in Galaxy's Edge is the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Head aboard the Millennium Falcon with a crew and virtually fly the ship. This is a motion simulator. It has a 30-inch height requirement and does offer lightning. In addition, Millennium Falcon does offer a single rider option as well. Now, parades are a major form of entertainment at the Disney parks. Now, Disneyland is currently home to the Magic Happens Parade. The Magic Happens Parade is a spectacular must-see event with an incredible soundtrack. See classic characters, Moana, Coco, Frozen, and more. Now, there could be multiple parade times, so definitely check the app for updated times. Finally, the Disneyland fireworks and light shows are a must. The fireworks displays can be seen from Main Street, It's a Small World, and Galaxy's Edge. Witness an amazing display of fireworks synced with music and projections. Disneyland also changes the show for the Halloween season and Christmas season. Generally, this show is usually around 9 to 9:30, but check the app for updated showtimes. Thank you guys so much for watching this Disneyland attraction guide. If you enjoyed this video, then check out these other videos, which I know you will like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.